Would you like to buy something? Would you like to buy something?
No, thank you. No, thanks.
Would you like to buy some knives? Would you like to buy some knives?
Yes, I'd like to. Yes, I would like to. Yes, I would.
I would like to buy something. I'd like to buy something.
What would you like to buy? What would you like to buy?
I'd like to buy some knives. I would like to buy some knives.
How many knives would you like to buy? How many knives would you like to buy?
I would like to buy 3 knives. I'd like to buy 3 knives.
What kind? What kind of knives would you like to buy? What kind of knives would you like to buy? Which knives would you like to buy? Which knives would you like to buy?
I'd like to buy the table knife, the chef knife, and the butcher knife. I would like to buy the table knife, the chef knife, and the butcher knife. I would take a break, but I have too much work. I'd take a break, but I have too much work. Would you like to take the subway? Would you like to take the subway?
Yes, I would. Yes, I'd like to. I'd like to take the subway. I would like to take the subway. And then I'd like to take the train. And then I'd like to take the train.
When would you like to take the subway? When would you like to take the subway?
I'd like to take it right now.
Would you like to dance? Would you like to dance? Yes, I would. Yes, I'd like to. Yes, I would like to. Yes, I would. Yes, I'd like to. Yes, I would like to. I would like to dance with you. I'd like to dance with you. I would love to. I'd love to. I'd love to dance. I would love to dance. Where would you like to dance? Where would you like to dance? I'd like to dance here. I would like to dance here. What would you like to dance? What would you like to dance? I'd like to dance the new dance. I would like to dance the new dance.
Would you like to see a movie with me?
Yes, I would. Yes, I'd like to. I'd love to. I would love to.
What movie would you like to see?
It doesn't matter.
I'd like to see an action movie. I would like to see an action movie.
I wouldn't like to see an action movie. I would not like to see an action movie.
What would you prefer to see?
I would prefer to see a romantic movie with you. I prefer to see a romantic movie with you. When would you like to see it?
I'd like to see it right now.
Would you like to watch soccer?
Would you like to watch soccer?
No, I wouldn't like to watch it.
No, I wouldn't like to watch it.
What would you like to watch?
What would you like to watch?
I'd like to watch a soap opera. I would like to watch a soap opera.
I'd like to watch a soap opera. I would like to watch a soap opera.
What soap opera would you like to watch?
What soap opera would you like to watch?
I'd like to watch Angel Face.
Would you like to work here?
Yes, I would like to work there. Yes, I'd like to work there. I would work there. I'd work there. But I can't because I'm not licensed to work there. But I can't because I'm not licensed to work there. Would you like to sing with us in the choir? Would you like to sing with us in the choir? Yes, I would. Yes, I'd like to. I'd like to sing in the choir. I'd like to sing in the choir. Would you like to go to church with me?
Yes, I would. Yes, I'd like to. I'd like to go to church with you.
Would you like to make them? Would you like to make them? Yes, I'd like to make them. Yes, I would like to make them. I would write a book if I had the time. I'd write a book if I had the time. Would you like to get a dress?
Yes, I would like to get a dress. Yes, I'd like to get a dress.
Would you like to travel to Europe? Would you like to travel to Europe? No, I wouldn't like to travel to Europe. No, I wouldn't like to travel to Europe. Where would you like to travel to? Where would you like to travel to? I'd like to travel to South America. I'd like to travel to South America. I would read it, but I can't see without my glasses. I'd read it, but I can't see without my glasses.
Would you like to come?
Would you like to come?
Yes, I'd like to come. Yes, I would like to come. I'd love to come. I would love to come.
I'd love to come. I would love to come.
I'd come if I could. I would come if I could.
I'd come if I could. I would come if I could.
I would shave, but I don't have a razor. I'd shave, but I don't have a razor.
Would you like to eat pizza? Would you like to eat pizza? No, I wouldn't like to eat pizza. What would you like to eat? What would you like to eat?
I'd like to eat hamburgers. I would like to eat hamburgers.
How many hamburgers would you like to eat? How many hamburgers would you like to eat?
I'd like to eat one hamburger. I would like to eat one hamburger.
Where would you like to eat? Where would you like to eat?
I'd like to eat here. I would like to eat here. Would your parents like to eat burritos? Would your parents like to eat burritos?
No, they wouldn't like to eat them. No, they wouldn't like to eat them.
What would they like to eat? What would they like to eat?
They'd like to eat pasta. They would like to eat pasta.
Would your sister like to eat chicken? Would your sister like to eat chicken?
No, she wouldn't like to eat it. No, she wouldn't like to eat it.
What would she like to eat? What would she like to eat?
She would like to eat steak. She'd like to eat steak.
Would you like to drink beer? Would you like to drink beer?
No, I wouldn't like to drink it. No, I wouldn't like to drink it.
What would you like to drink? What would you like to drink?
I'd like to drink juice. I would like to drink juice.
What kind of juice would you like to drink? What kind of juice would you like to drink?
I would like to drink orange juice. I'd like to drink orange juice.
Would you like to read? Would you like to read?
Yes, I would. Yes, I would.
Would you like to read math? Would you like to read math?
No, I wouldn't. No, I would not.
What would you like to read? What would you like to read?
I would like to read science. I'd like to read science.
Would your girlfriend like to read? Would your girlfriend like to read?
Yes, she would. Yes, she would.
What would she like to read? What would she like to read?
She would like to read a lot of books. She'd like to read a lot of books.
Where would she like to read? Where would she like to read?
She would like to read in the library. She'd like to read at the library.
What would your kids like to read? What would your children like to read?
They wouldn't like to read. They wouldn't like to read.
Would you like to study? Would you like to study?
Yes, I would. Yes, I would.
Would you like to study history? Would you like to study history?
No, I wouldn't. No, I would not.
What would you like to study? What would you like to study?
I would like to study the law. I'd like to study the law.
Who would you like to study with? Who would you like to study with?
I would like to study alone. I'd like to study by myself.
Would you like to work? Would you like to work?
Yes, I would like to work. Yes, I'd like to work.
What time would you like to work? What time would you like to work?
I would like to work in 5 minutes. I'd like to work in 5 minutes.
How long would you like to work? How long would you like to work?
I would like to work for 8 hours. I'd like to work for 8 hours.
Where would you like to work? Where would you like to work?
I would like to work in the field. I'd like to work in the field. Would he like to work? Would he like to work?
Yes, he would like to work. Yes, he'd like to work.
Where would he like to work? Where would he like to work?
He would like to work in the hospital. He'd like to work at the hospital.
Would they like to work now? Would they like to work now?
Yes, they would. Yes, they would.
Where would they like to work? Where would they like to work?
They'd like to work outside. They would like to work outside.
Would Dad like to buy a house? Would Dad like to buy a house?
No, he wouldn't like to buy a house. No, he wouldn't like to buy a house.
What would he like to buy? What would he like to buy?
He would like to buy a car. He'd like to buy a car.
What kind of car would he like to buy? What kind of car would he like to buy?
He would like to buy a used car. He'd like to buy a used car.
Would Sam and Sarah like to buy a house? Would Sam and Sarah like to buy a house?
Yes, they would. Yes, they would.
Where would they like to buy it? Where would they like to buy it?
They would like to buy it here. They'd like to buy it here. Would you like to go to the party? Would you like to go to the party?
No, I wouldn't like to go to the party. No, I wouldn't like to go to the party.
Where would you like to go? Where would you like to go?
I would like to go to the store. I'd like to go to the store.
Why would you like to go to the store? Why would you like to go to the store?
I would like to go to the store to buy something. I'd like to go to the store to buy something. Would she like to go to the party? Would she like to go to the party?
Yes, she would like to go to the party. Yes, she'd like to go to the party.
Where would he like to go? Where would he like to go?
He would like to go to the bank. He'd like to go to the bank.
Why would he like to go to the bank? Why would he like to go to the bank?
He would like to go to the bank to get some money. He would like to go to the bank to get some money.
Would they like to go to the park? Would they like to go to the park?
No, they wouldn't like to go to the park. No, they wouldn't like to go to the park.
Where would they like to go? Where would they like to go?
They would like to go to work. They like to go to work.
Would you like to take the train? Would you like to take the train? Yes, I would. Yes, I would. When would you like to take it? When would you like to take it? I'd like to take it now. I would like to take it now.
Would you like to take a picture? Would you guys like to take a picture?
Yes, we would like to take a picture. Yes, we'd like to take a picture. Would they like to take a taxi? Would they like to take a taxi?
No, they wouldn't like to take a taxi. No, they wouldn't like to take a taxi.
What would they like to take? What would they like to take?
They would like to take a train. They'd like to take a train.
Would she like to take a French class? Would she like to take a French class?
No, she wouldn't like to take a French class. No, she wouldn't like to take a French class.
What would she like to take? What would she like to take?
What class would she like to take? What class would she like to take?
She would like to take a German class. She'd like to take a German class.
Where would she like to take it? Where would she like to take it?
She would like to take it in high school. She would like to take it in high school. Would you like to play soccer? Would you like to play soccer?
No, I wouldn't like to play soccer. No, I wouldn't like to play soccer.
What would you like to play? What would you like to play?
I would like to play football. I like to play football.
Who would you like to play with? Who would you like to play with?
I would like to play with my friends. I'd like to play with my friends.
Where would you like to play? Where would you like to play?
I would like to play here. I'd like to play here.
How long would you like to play? How long would you like to play?
I would like to play for 3 hours. I'd like to play for 3 hours.
Would she like to play volleyball? Would she like to play volleyball?
No, she wouldn't like to play volleyball. No, she wouldn't like to play volleyball.
What would she like to play? What would she like to play?
She would like to play basketball. She'd like to play basketball.
Would they like to play today? Would they like to play today?
Yes, they would like to play today. Yes, they like to play today.
What time would they like to play? What time would they like to play?
They would like to play at 6. They'd like to play at 6 o'clock.
Would you like to come to the party? Would you like to come to the party?
Yes, I would like to come. Yes, I'd like to come.
What time would you like to come? What time would you like to come?
I would like to come at 8. I'd like to come at 8 o'clock. Would Sarah like to come? Would Sarah like to come?
Yes, she'd like to come. Yes, she would like to come.